Coming right up, the Mavericks taking on the Hawks. For the Mavericks, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Hawks, Mavs. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, DeJounte Murray's overcome a lot. Fell to the 29th pick in 2016 over concerns about his tough past. Then an ACL tear cost him his third season. Last year, in All-Star, he said, quote, "There's nothing like being respected, working hard, and being willing to learn. I'm from Seattle. We're built for this." Brian?
Great story, Allie. Thank you. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Murray. Tries the 9-footer, and there's Collins on the assist by Murray.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Bullock, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Murray. Powell with a steal. Here's Bullock, and he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Now here's Doncic. The 3-ball. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer league. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together, so the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
That one goes in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hunter. Out to the wing. Murray against Irving. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the putback throwdown is exactly what you get.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Now here's Murray, and here's Hunter for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Green for 3. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside Murray. Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. Collins outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
And he sinks the second.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Here's McGee. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Young. The Mavericks pull it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Irving for 3. Offensive board. The Hawks trailing. May passes to Collins.
In the first 2 minutes.
Tries again. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
1:46 left in the first quarter here. Outside Irving. Launches it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the Hawks call time here. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for McGee. Holiday comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for John Collins. They grab their own miss. Outside for Bay. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Holiday passes to Kleba. Wood right side. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Holiday. Here's Young. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Bay. Okongwu inside. Woods is there. And it's in there.
Boy, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Kleba down low, covered by Johnson, and the shot's good.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Count it, good. Young's got 5 now.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Dwight Powell out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. And it's Irving in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Griffin passes to Hunter. Over Green. Hunter can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Green. Back to Bullock. Outside Irving. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Pass to Bullock. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green against Hunter. The kick out to Griffin. And another shot. And the jumper is good. Griffin's got his first basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Basket's good.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Back to Griffin. Here's Okongwu. He's got 5. Here's Capella. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Irving for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Here's Hunter. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Bullock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Griffin outside. And here's Hunter for 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
It's never easy from that distance. But we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Timeout called. The Mavericks.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Powell. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Irving against Bogdanovich. Here's the three. And Kyrie Irving good for three. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Hey, he's checked in for Murray.
Sadiq Bey.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. Rejected by a Kongwu. Pass to Young. No luck on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And he knocks down the first one. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
2 minutes.
Back to Young. Pass to Bey. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot from 12. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it to Doncic. And here is Green. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 22.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Here's Young. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Dallas has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Outside for Green. For 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
To the wing, right side. Now here's Collins. He's covered closely. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ntilikina. Wood comes in for Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Irving.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Pass to Collins. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
And that one's good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 22 points and 1 assist. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
You know what time it is, man.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Atlanta, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. That was another look at our mobile 1 drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Irving for 3, on target from range. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Another shot. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's got 8.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Back to Doncic. From the arc. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. 3-pointer. Here's Murray. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
And you know what, guys? Given his wingspan and vertical, Murray is a threat on the offensive glass. And boy, do I love his energy.
And that one's good. Bullock's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Collins. Capella, the second chance points on the tip-in. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. Outside Murray. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And he makes it.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. 14 points for him.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Pass to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Green covering. Murray from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions. Lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know what, Trae Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for DeJounte Murray. Holiday finds Wood. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Wood's got his first points in this one.
You know, one of Wood's natural gifts, staying in control after drawing the contact.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Here's Hardy, driving inside. Hey, rejected by Capella. And Bay, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Here's Hardy. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Hardy's got his second bucket on the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Mavericks with a rebound.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Outside Holiday. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Pass to Hardy. Bay against Holiday. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Bay against Holiday. Bay outside. They get it back. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
It's stolen by Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And so it's Dallas firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. We've got Justin Holiday, JaVale McGee out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Hardy, and it's Ntilikina in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Matthews. Lets a floater go. And it's Irving with a rebound. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Ntilikina. Banked it in off the glass.
Excellent handles by Ntilikina. I would say they're late-day handles, not quite rush hour, but good at maneuvering when he needs to.
Outside Johnson. Griffin outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Irving, that's good.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Griffin outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Matthews. He's guarded by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin in the post, working on Green, and Griffin gets it to go.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Irving, and a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Bertans checked in for Green. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Powell, that's good.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Forrest. Here's Fernando. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Bullock. And the Mavericks, another 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Tipped. Irving with it. Picked up by Griffin. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Johnson. Knocks it loose. Gets stolen by Bertans. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, we all know how lethal a shooter Davis Bertans is. I mean, he can knock it down from deep with the best of them. And he's doing all of this despite losing half a finger as a child. Sometimes those disabilities or differences can actually be the fuel for somebody refining their skill at a high level.
Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Holiday comes in for Bullock. Pass to Matthews. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And that one drops for him. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Bertans lost half of that right ring finger in an accident when he was just 13 years old.
But you know, B.A., he never let it get in the way of his basketball dream. It's amazing that even after that event, that accident, he was able to become a long-range marksman. Remarkable.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Holiday. Kleba passes to Irving. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 37.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. letting it fly.
Pass to Forrest. 5 on the clock. Here's Matthews. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Kleba, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Dallas has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Fernando. Bertans against Bay. No luck on that one. Bertans with some nice D. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Ntilikina. They swipe it. Here's Forrest. The teardrop. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
He gets it in there.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Forrest. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
We'll see you again.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.